Appreciate it. We're going to introduce you, and then we're going to get right into it.
All right.
Today on the Matt and Ann Show, we got Super Bowl MVP, but from Super Bowl 25, Ottis Anderson on the show. Welcome on the show, Ottis.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
My first question is, you played for the Cardinals and the Giants. Both teams made huge moves this offseason. What do you think of their moves, and do you think one or both teams will make it to the playoffs?
Well, unfortunately, I have to stay with the Giants, even though the Cardinals gave me my berth. But I think the moves that the Giants made are going to really help out, especially when you got a young quarterback. You got to get him some help. And Daniel Jones have shown that if you give him help or give him an offense that he can do some things. So we feel good about what we did, trying to get some receivers in there to help him out. I think we're going to try to get some linemen in there. And then we got Barkley coming back. So it could be very promising for the Giants this coming year. And for as the Cardinals concerned, the Cardinals are the Cardinals. They did very well. Murray did a great job for them as a quarterback. I think his second year in, he just really showed what he's capable of doing. And they played good ball there. So, Arizona Cardinals did very well as well. So, both of them capable of making the playoff, but I'm going to lean more toward the Giants because I'm in New Jersey, New York.
Am I right? You were in the Super Bowl. How was that feeling being in the Super Bowl twice?
It was very exciting being in Super Bowl twice. The first time I was more of a spectator. I didn't get much work. I got a chance to score a touchdown. Parcells said in case I never get there, he gave me a chance to score, and I scored in the first one. And then the second one, I had a lot more to do with. I had more opportunities to run with the football, and it was a prediction I made coming out of Miami as a rookie in '79. I said if I played with a team and I was the featured running back and the Super Bowl was in the state of Florida, I win most valuable player. So 12 years later, it happened. So, dreams do come true, and prediction, they also come true. So, appreciate the question.
You were talking about Saquon Barkley. Obviously, he had the ACL injury last year. Do you think he's going to rebound good from it, like an AP good, or do you think it's going to be a slow return in a sense?
You know what? I never had a knee injury, so I have no idea what's going to come out of that. I know he worked very hard, and you just don't know when you it's like anything else. If you break something or you rip something, the first thing you have to do is develop confidence that it's going to be okay, and then once you develop the confidence, then you just got to put it in motion and test it, and get hit on it and get up from it and realize that you can get up from it and it didn't do any damage, and then I think he could be off and running. But his running style is so powerful and dominant. I just wish he would miss players a little bit more often, and I think that'll save his career and learn how to use his shoulders and to knock guys down, and I think he'll be okay. He's gonna be okay regardless. I just don't know about knees though.
Yeah.
Is there a player that reminds you of yourself?
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick somebody, I think Derrick Henry. He's a big bruiser.
Yeah.
He break it every day. There's some things that Barkley did that I have done when I was younger and more elusive. So when I got older, I say Derrick Henry reminded me of myself. But when I was elusive, Barkley made remind me of myself. So yeah.
Do you have a favorite teammate you played with?
You talk about two different teams. So, my first year in St. Louis was me, Roy Green, and Theodis Brown, and we were like dick and thieves. We were three the hard way, and you couldn't see one without seeing the other two. So we were very tight, and we still are today. Willis Harris was another guy that came in later on. He was there at the beginning, but he became a mentor to me, Roy, and Theodis, and he's still one now to us. And he was very important to me because he taught me how to be a professional. He said anybody can be a pro, but can you be a professional? And a professional is somebody who value the team, value his awareness as far as off the field. He's respectable. He's going to represent the NFL, and he's going to represent his family, and he's going to represent the team he play for. So he really taught me how to be a professional. But being a pro was being a pro. And then you have the Giants. Maurice Carthon, quite naturally, he was your blocking fullback. So you want to know those guys. But Rodney Hampton, Louis Tillman were very good, close to me. And now me and Lawrence, LT, we have a business together in Bavaro. So LT and I started to do more things together.
That's awesome.
You've been all over the place. Do you have a favorite stadium or place that you like to go to?
That's a good question. I always tell people the last stadium I played in is the best one. So you like going to the West Coast. You like going out to Dallas. You love playing in Washington. So the last one you play in is the best one. Everybody say, what's the best stadium? I always say the last one I played in. So yeah.
Was there a team that got you fired up when you played them more than like another team you would play? You're like we're from Philadelphia, so like when we played Cowboys,
you already know. You already know we hate y'all. So it was easy for you guys. So Philly. Anybody in the East. Because we had that rivalry. Then when I came along, it was 5 of us in the East. It was the Cardinals, Giants, Eagles, Washington team, Philly, and Cowboys. So we always didn't like each other. So in the East, it was always we hated Dallas because they gave themselves American team. You can't name yourself. You gotta let the people know. We didn't like them. And I think all 4 teams hated the Cowboys because of that. We hated the Eagles because they snowball Santa Claus, so you can't do that. I mean, you snowball Santa Claus, that you really got problems. And then not only that, your stadium is bad when you have a jail built in the stadium. So those things help us not like Philly as much as so. Cowboys, Philly, we didn't like.
Well, you play on 2 different teams, but is there a team that you want to go to, or
no? I started off with the Cardinals. I'm just happy I got selected in the draft. I didn't care where I went. I just hoped that I had a chance when I went there. So it really didn't matter, but it worked out for me because the Cardinal, as I said, gave me my berth and gave me a chance to put my name on, out there as far as one of the elite running backs. And then as I got older, the Giants gave me a chance to fulfill a prophet, if you want to say that, a prophecy, by playing in the Super Bowl and winning MVP. So I was just happy to be drafted. I think the same thing with these guys now that's looking to be drafted. Everybody say where they gonna go. You don't know. They don't know. They're just guessing and speculating. And before I got drafted, the Giants told me they were gonna draft me, and they ended up not drafting me. They draft Phil Simms, and the Cardinals said they were gonna draft me, and they did. So you really don't know.
Do you have a guy in college right now that you really like that you would like even the Giants to draft right now that's a running back?
Believe it or not, now this is gonna sound weird.
Mm-hmm.
There's a kid for University of Central Florida called O.J. Anderson Jr.
Are you guys related?
I'm serious. No, we're not related. But OJ is Ottis Anderson Jr. is his name. I think he's a running back, and he's University of Central Florida, and he played very well. He'll do good for special teams. He's one of those small guys that's quick, like a Tariq Hill kind of deal. I think he'll be good for the Giants, but I don't think that's going to happen. But wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be insane.
Yeah.
You wait for 10,000
yards.
Yeah. So what are going to be right when you hit that marker and 10,000 marker?
we're playing against the Minnesota Vikings when I hit 10,000 yards. I felt that was the point of a running back career that would automatically put him in the Hall of Fame. At least I thought that. I thought, like every year a running back goal is to get 1,000 yards. So just like reaching 10,000, that was a major milestone in my career, and I thought that would put me in the Hall of Fame. And then after winning Rookie of the Year, Comeback Player of the Year, two-time Pro Bowler, and the MVP of a Super Bowl, I thought I did enough with 86 touchdowns. I thought I should be enough to get in the Hall of Fame, but it not has happened yet. But maybe one day. But I've done my part.
My final question is: one of your coaches while you were with the Giants was Bill Belichick.
Yep.
Did you see the coach he would become when he was with the Giants? Did you see him being one of the greatest coaches of all time?
Well, when I read a lot of the scout team plays, which is plays that give you the defense a look at what the opposing offense is going to be running against them. And I always did the running back part. So one week we were playing the Rams, and I was Eric Dickerson, and I would do things that I thought Eric Dickerson would do. And Bill Belichick and I would get into arguments because he would say, I'm not running to what the cards are dictating me to do. And I argue with him, tell him that, listen, if Dickerson see you guys do this and he's in that formation, he's not going to go on that side. He's going to go away from what you guys are doing. And he said, just freaking do what the cards say. And I said, well, you know what? He said, you probably never play in another Super Bowl. And I said, you probably never be a head coach. Well, we both was wrong. But
I have one more final question.
Okay.
Would you ever consider being a coach yourself?
I couldn't catch the last part.
Do you ever consider being a coach yourself?
Oh no, man, them kids hard-headed. They don't listen. No, I never want to be a coach. I thought my opinion is coaches spend too much time in the office. I don't think it takes that much time to really do what you have to do. Again, that's why I'm not a coach, because it probably does. But I just think that it's just never for me. I like football, but I didn't like it to the point where I wanted to be locked down on it every day like we were playing. So no, I didn't want to do it.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
My pleasure,
anything
man.
you want to promote?
Well, me and Lawrence, as I said before, me and Lawrence Taylor and Mark Rivaro, we work with this company called Tridelic. It's a 5D company, and basically what we do is we can take an image of high resolution and convert it into 5D. You know what 3D look like, so yeah. Look at 3D and add 2 more Ds to it. So we can take that image and make it appear into a shadow box that's about 4 or 5 inches deep with perception, and is only on a 1/8 of an inch plexiglass. So it's crazy when you look at it, because it looks like it's a big thick piece of material, but it's only 1/8 of an inch, which is the same width of a buffer nail file that you get from the nail salon when you get your nails done. That's how I think it
is. Everybody's got to go check that out. And let's get this man in the Hall of Fame. 10,000 yards. It's a travesty you're not in. Let's get Ottis Anderson in. Thank you so much, Ottis.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Enjoy it. Thanks a lot. All right. Bye-bye.